Hola, hoy es martes de Cinco de Mayo. Hi, Cardinals. That was me saying hello in Spanish and saying today is Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is a celebration of Mexican heritage, culture, and pride. On this day, so on May 5th in 1862, the Mexican army defeated the French in the Battle of Puebla. The celebration is mostly celebrated by people of Mexican heritage that live in the United States. It's also celebrated in some areas of Mexico, especially in Puebla, where the battle was fought. It is usually celebrated with parades, dancing, and special food, and sometimes even fireworks. It may be a little bit different this year since we are going through COVID-19. This day is also used to teach people about Mexican Americans. So that's what we're going to do in just a minute. We're going to learn a little bit more about Cinco de Mayo. And the holiday, it says, P.S., the holiday is celebrated more in the United States than in Mexico. So mostly it's celebrated here with just some areas celebrating it in Mexico. So we're going to learn a little bit about Cinco de Mayo. Let's get this video started. And here we go.
Cinco de Mayo in English means the 5th of May. That's the day in 1862 when the Mexican army won a surprising victory over the French at the Battle of Puebla. They were outnumbered nearly 2-1. Many people think Cinco de Mayo celebrates Mexican independence, but that's not actually true. Mexico had been independent from Spain since 1810, but was unable to pay its debts to Europe. France saw an opportunity to move in and claim territory. 6,000 French troops set out to attack Puebla, a small town in eastern Mexico. But an underdog force of about 2,000 loyal Mexicans defeated them. Their heroism was a source of great pride for the people of Mexico. Today, Cinco de Mayo is celebrated more in the U.S. than it is in Mexico, especially in areas with large Mexican-American populations, like Los Angeles and Chicago. It is celebrated with Mexican food, mariachi music, dancing, and other special customs. Cinco de Mayo honors the strength and courage of the Mexican people at the Battle of Puebla, and a victory that seemed impossible. Have you ever overcome an obstacle that made you want to celebrate?
All right, so that ending question tells you why we have Cinco de Mayo, why we celebrate it. Like they said in the video, there was an army of 6,000 men trying to fight an army of 2,000 men. So normally when we think about that, we would think that the army with the more men would win, but it wasn't that way. The army from Mexico overcame their obstacle of fighting all 6,000 soldiers, and they won the battle. So for them, they overcame something so big that they wanted to celebrate it. So that's why we celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Again, some people celebrate it in Mexico, especially in Puebla where it happened, but we also celebrate it here in the United States because we have many Mexican-American people here. So I hope you guys have a great Cinco de Mayo. Adios!